What's up, fashion enthusiasts? I'm your host, Brina Kia.
And I am your co-host, Tatiana 2.0.
And this is Behind the Label. So today, y'all, we're doing something a little different. Something to bring some...
We're shaking the table.
Yeah.
That's
if you will, some awareness.
Yes.
I was going to keep these on, but I'm going to switch out.
Glasses
switch for sure, because this is for real.
Yeah.
There ain't no time to play.
Yeah.
So, one thing that I stand heavy on, and I know she stand heavy on, is stand for something or you will fall for anything. Literally.
Quote of the day. For real.
Okay. So, Behind the Label, just some more little background. Behind the Label was created with the intent to bring awareness and have certain discussions that I felt as though kind of lacked within not just the fashion community, but maybe like the Black community as a whole. I definitely feel like a lot of our community gets lost in the sauce and they get too caught up into the internet. Like, the internet is not a real place.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all take, a lot of people, I ain't gonna just say y'all, but a lot of people take the internet so literal when you could literally be anything you want to be on the internet.
As well as in real life as well.
This is true. I could tell y'all I got $1 million and I could go rent a car and fake some sales and y'all will believe me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's scary.
Real scary.
We gonna talk about fashion controversies. Now, I think we all be like hip to the fashion controversies. There'd be that moment of fake outrage for however long it lasts, which it typically does not last long.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all be mad for like a week.
A few days.
Literally. A few days. 3 to 5 business days. And then maybe for the weekend. And then y'all go back to as if certain stuff never happened.
Mm-hmm.
For example, I don't remember when this was, but I know it was recent. Was it this year, the Balenciaga?
Maybe last year? This year
going by so fast.
Yeah, I'm like, was it last year?
Bro, who knows?
Either way.
Either way it go. The Balenciaga thing with the kids and like what was it, like where they was dressed a certain way, they had on like, what's that stuff called, like S&M? Like they had on like leather stuff. You know what it was.
Yeah.
So I'm insert some pictures too for those who's watching on YouTube so y'all can know exactly what I'm talking about. Even though I know y'all know. Y'all know. But anyways. And then it was like something on the table too, as far as like something with some type of case. I can't remember exactly what it was. I should have actually looked into Balenciaga a little more.
Yeah.
But just like that, for example, people was cutting up their shoes and...
I know y'all remember this.
It's a great day to burn my Balenciagas because in this household, we don't support any form of child exploitation or child abuse, and these people are sick.
Don't lose dollars, threw away Nike, and now I burn Balenciaga. They keep coming for our kids, now we need to follow. Designer brands that they hide, I know hell is hotter, threw away Nike, and now I burn Balenciaga. Balenciaga, let me get my 1400 bag.
This trend, y'all all over the place, cutting up shoes, y'all was all for it, trying to bring awareness. That lasted, what, a week?
A week.
Y'all was tearing some shit up. Y'all was making it seem like y'all was really trying to like, destroy, not even necessarily destroy the brand, but like, let the brand know like we not going for this.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, that week passed. What happened? Okay, y'all cut up the shoes, but y'all didn't stop. Some of y'all didn't stop wearing the brand. So y'all wasted all that time and the money that y'all spent on them shoes.
Yeah, at that point, I wouldn't have cut the shoes up, honestly.
No,
like,
definitely.
If anything,
y'all tripping on that.
Go sell the shoes.
Yeah.
Why you gonna sit and cut some shoes up?
I mean, it was cool. Like if you feel that way and you feel like you just gonna waste your $500, however I don't know how much y'all be spending on them ugly ass shoes, to be honest, but the boots. I'm gonna give y'all that. I'm not gonna lie. Some of these brands got some fire ass pieces, but some of that shit be ugly. Let's keep it a buck, y'all. Some of that shit be ugly that y'all put on. So
it definitely be ugly. Heavy on just because you got on designer don't mean you can dress, but That's like
We're gonna get into that.
I'm about
more.
to say, yeah, that's like a whole nother conversation. But it's just like y'all act like y'all be mad, but then y'all gonna go buy the stuff, or even like celebrities like Kim K, and it's not to bash nobody, like not even the brands, because this is just our own personal opinions and how we feel. I'm not bashing nobody. I'm not telling y'all not to go spend y'all money how y'all want to. I'm just giving you my opinion and the way that I see it. And
Not to cut you off, but also just like pay attention to the brands that you're wearing. Do your research. Like that's more so what this is about. Even if you feel as though you want to wear designers, but I feel like before you go and spend your money on something, know what you putting on.
yeah,
Like
definitely
look into what you putting on and stop picking up stuff just because of
the
let's
name.
keep it a book, the name, the trend, everybody got it on. I bought it because I seen somebody else in it.
Yeah.
That's commonly the reason on why y'all buy it. So definitely just look more into it.
Right. Because it's like all of this information really be at our fingertips. 2019, for example, when Gucci came out with that blackface sweater, I remember that. And I remember like everybody being so mad. Like, and even like people like Dapper Dan went to, which is a Gucci collaborator. Y'all know who Dapper Dan is, I'm sure. And if you don't, go check out Behind the Label's website, because we have an article on Dapper Dan. He is our timeless icon of the month. So yeah, go check that out before October 1st. Anyways, y'all, just had to throw that out there. Even he went on Twitter and he said, and I quote, "I am a black man before I am a brand. There is no excuse nor apology that can erase this kind of insult." And I feel like to feel that way but still work with the brand is like craziness. Because from my knowledge, and if anybody knows anything different, correct me if I'm wrong, the collaboration did not decease. Like you still decided that you wanted to continue to collaborate with this brand. I didn't see anything about him like steering away from it. So like I said, correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know, because it do be certain stuff that can get overlooked. It's just like, how do you feel that way, but you still are deciding to work with the brand? That doesn't make sense. So now you're contradicting yourself.
No, I agree. And even if you decided to still work with the brand, what exactly changes are you making with the brand? Like, even if you decide, okay, you said that, but your decision was, I'm going to still work with the brand again. Correct us if we're wrong, because we don't know everything and we open to getting the knowledge. And if y'all know some research on any of this, like just let us know. But my understanding is like, even if you decide to still work with a brand, they may have had a different discussion. We don't know what goes on behind closed doors, but what exactly is this brand doing differently? And what have we had? Was there an apology? Like, what followed up behind this to like, you know what I'm saying? You to still work with the brand. Like,
I feel like there was the chief executive definitely issued an apology, which they all issue apologies. But my thing with these brands be, you didn't think about the backlash that you was gonna get before you did it, or are you like, okay, this is gonna bring some publicity, so let's just do it anyways, knowing that you're gonna receive the backlash? Because it's no way in hell that even just talking about this Gucci in particular, that blackface sweater, it's no way that y'all thought that was gonna be cool.
Yeah, but also some of these brands I feel like take risks, because there's a lot of things we don't pay attention to, which is again why I say we need to do more research as a community. Definitely do more research and look more into these companies, because it might be something they thought they're not gonna notice this, or because it's probably a lot of stuff we did not notice that they have done with the brand. So they like, well, let's take a risk and see what happens. And they got backlash for it.
Yeah, which is crazy. And it shouldn't take you getting ate down and somebody calling you out on your racism for you to want to even do stuff. Like, I know they launched a diversity and inclusivity awareness program, but why did it take for you to get all this backlash and get called racist for you to even have that type of program, when that type of program should have been in place anyways? Like, that don't make no sense to me. I don't know. Like, if it makes sense to y'all, that's cool, but it don't make sense to me. I don't just go for anything.
And this definitely is an open discussion. So I want to hear some of y'all opinions definitely like my thought process may not be all, you know what I'm saying, there. Like it can be redirected. So definitely let us know y'all opinions on this too. Like,
but that's the whole point of that, to have these type of discussions.
yeah.
Like, so we can get to what it is, like, and why are we choosing to, like you said, y'all see this stuff different. Y'all might know information that we don't know. And I'm optimistic all the way. So if what you say makes sense, then I could be like, okay, now I can feel that. And I might not 100% agree with it, but I can respect what you saying. Like, at the end of the day, I still feel how I feel. I'm not gonna buy Gucci. That's just what it is. Like, I just don't want to be looked at in a certain way because of what it is that I have on, or I don't know. And then I was getting stuff for the wrong reasons at one point. So
I think we all have been there, like coming from certain, I'm gonna just say it, coming from a certain background. Most of us are middle class. Most of us ain't used to shit. I'm gonna just keep it a bullshit. So some of us have like developed this mindset of, how do I put it? To basically develop this mindset of, I gotta have what this person got on. Or I need to, you want to look good. When you have on certain things, it makes you feel good. Like, I got that shit on, like I'm wearing, you know what I'm saying? Everybody just want to look like something.
Yeah.
But in reality, it's like, you don't have to wear the clothes. You make the clothes, not the clothes do not make you.
Right.
Like, it's cool to have on designer, it's cool, the material different. If you wearing it for a different reason, if you into materials and you paying attention to the value of things, then yeah, I can understand that. But I can commonly say most of y'all, or us as a community, don't look at it in that way. Like, we not, you ain't picked that up because, this is good quality.
Yeah,
like,
because some of that stuff don't be good quality at all. It don't last long. What we was talking about? They take them Hanes t-shirts and put their logos on them.
Y'all kill me. Y'all kill me. I'm gonna keep it 100. Y'all kill me with these Gucci, these little t-shirts that just got a brand name on it, and y'all call it drip. Like, that is not drip.
It's not.
I can go print that out myself. Like,
literally. And that's what a lot of people are doing. That's why so much counterfeit stuff.
Yeah.
But people fiending for it so much. That's why people make the counterfeits, because y'all just want to give off a certain perception so bad. But even like the brands go as far as they only create stuff for lower class people.
Yeah.
Because a lot of stuff that has like logos all over it is targeted to lower class,
the flashy stuff, because most of the lower class people love to be flashy, especially the Black community.
And they know
love being flashy. So it's like, okay, but you don't think they be paying attention, sitting back watching us, like what group of people actually like buy certain things? Like, these are the meetings be probably real intense. Like,
yeah. But it's just so easy to target.
Yeah.
It's so easy to target people that are trying to live a life of deception, because that's all it is. Y'all want to look like something that y'all are not. And hey, to each his own.
Very much so.
To each his own. I ain't knocking it. Do what you gotta do. I'm not judging you by no means, but I just think that we just collectively need to start being consciously aware of why we are doing the things that we are doing. What's making you like that, other than the fact of the brand that's on it? Are you going to wear this more than once? Oh, I can't stand people that buy stuff and only wear it once. I can't wear this outfit again.
That's another thing that kill me about the Black communities. Like, and that's why y'all still in the same place. We still lower class. We still broke. Y'all believe in, who said this? Actually, I heard a couple people say this. They treat they designer clothes like it ain't, like just streetwear. Like, it ain't. I don't care how much. I don't care if I pay $20 for something. I value all my clothes the same way. Like, it more so come off like, what's the word I'm looking for? It come off more in a cockier way of like you trying to prove a point. Like, okay, I can buy this. It don't really make a difference to me. I bought this Gucci shirt. I'm gonna wear it one time, and that's gonna be it. Like, but I can go buy another Gucci shirt, the same Gucci. Like, why? Like, somebody answer to me. Like, why do y'all feel the need to like prove a point to other people that you can buy these things. You got money. Like,
because truthfully, honestly, don't nobody care.
okay.
We do not care, whether you want to believe it or not. Don't nobody care that much but you. Like, as much as you think somebody is watching and plotting and hating and all that, people really don't be on that for real. Especially if you ain't.
Some people do.
Some people do. It depends on who you are as a person.
Yeah, how you look at it. But me, and I know her as well have probably people value me in whatever I got on, and don't even know how much I paid for it. I've never ever been the type of person that's been pressed to like impress somebody with this $3,000 outfit I got on. Like, no. And if you come and ask me, like, you tell me, like, I see people on the internet all the time, like, have you seen those interviews? The man will walk up to him like on them little street interviews. How much is this? How much is that? Like,
but it's like,
in the most humblest way. Why? Like,
literally, why do it matter?
Yeah,
it don't.
It's
matter.
From the thrift store. That's more so of a. I feel more confidence in that. The fact that you think I got something on, I'm gonna tell you it's from the thrift store. I paid $5 for it.
Okay, because you can. It just don't matter what it is that you have on, as long as you confident in it and you know how to accessorize it and get it to look how you need it to look. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like,
it's just you as a person. You again, you make the clothes. The clothes do not make you.
Pretty much. Because I can go get a little. I had asked on my Instagram. This shit is so funny. What's your favorite luxury brand?
Oh yeah, we talked about this last night. And
somebody go say Rainbow.
We need to shout her out. I need to shout her out because, girl, yes.
I just think that is so funny because, like, she be looking so cute. Like, I know she not really into designer like that because I know her. But, like, she be looking so cute. And that just goes to show, like, you can go get something for cheap and still look good. Like, I don't know why you think you can't dress up a
$10 outfit. We also talked about this last night. We know it's easier for women. Now, I know this probably before y'all even try to hit us. It's easier for women to go and buy a cheaper outfit, a $20 outfit, and make it look like something. A woman can literally put on a $20 outfit and just go get a pair of Nikes, and we gonna get the same attention.
Yeah.
And I know y'all think it's harder for men, but it is. I'm gonna give y'all that. It is a little bit harder. Y'all gotta work and spend a little bit more money than we have to look like something.
Definitely.
It's still, nobody is telling you not to buy what you want to buy. You work for your money, do what you want to do. All we is saying is be aware of what you're putting on your body and do your research. Like, literally.
All right, so in 2019, Burberry. Now, y'all love the Burberry. Ooh, I know y'all gonna be mad about this one.
Y'all baby shower outfits. Can we, Detroit, please, can we stop that? Like, why? I need to know who originated that as like our signature baby shower like outfit. Like, I don't like it.
That Burberry shirt is played. It's so played. Like, it's dingy. Please throw it away. But in 2019, Burberry came out with a news hoodie. Now, for those of you who don't know what a news is, it is a loop within a running knot. And so, if you can visualize, pick up what I'm putting down, to me, what I took it as when I saw the hoodie was, it just made me think of my ancestors and how they were hanging our ancestors. And that just don't sit right with my spirit or my soul. Now, some people also took it as suicide not being fashion. So either way that you want to put it, right is right and wrong is wrong. Whether it's suicide, whether it's thinking about Black people being hung, I just don't see how the creative director or whoever came up with
that particular idea.
Yeah, like why did you think that would be okay?
Not tell me nothing else that this idea came from something else. Like, what in your mind? There's so many other ways you could have did that. Like,
literally,
I don't feel like that particular. It definitely don't sit right with me at all. Like,
And it's like, Burberry got so many nice pieces.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's so disappointing that you want to wear certain stuff because you actually like it, but then you get to doing the research on it and it just be like, oh, okay, but you really don't like people of people that look like me, basically. Mm-hmm. And they're open about the fact that they don't like people that look like us. They have said, I'm pretty sure brands have said, like, yeah, I don't make stuff for Black people. Like, they don't make certain stuff for us to have. Somehow, some way, we still get our hands on it.
Yeah.
But it's just like, if somebody is saying that they don't want me to wear something, of course, do what you want to do. But me personally, if you just so vocal about the fact that, oh no, I don't want a Black person wearing my brand, I'm not going to wear it. If you just feel that strongly about it. Because that just give me vibes like, okay, well, you don't really like me. Yeah. So it's like, why would I put money in your pocket? Like, I'm helping you get rich. Like, huh?
That part.
That just I don't know. It don't sit right with my spirit. It don't sit right with my soul. And I'm tired of, I don't know. I'm just over it. Like, as a whole, like, I'm over the stuff that these brands are able to get away with. Like, I didn't know that, which we briefly spoke about, Alexander Wang.
Oh yeah,
having all these sexual assault allegations from like models and stuff, and that just took me aback because I like Alexander Wang, and it's just like, but hold on now, if you can't respect a woman and a woman's choices of her not wanting to do anything with you, and you feel like as a man that you could just take something from a woman, I just can't rock with that, especially being a woman who has been in a position of being sexually assaulted and having someone feel like they can just take something from me that I was not willing to give. Like, that just, I'm straight. Like, I just can't see myself supporting and putting money in your pocket.
Yeah.
And you feel as if you could do what you want to around here. Like, you just above all the rules. I don't know where the God complex comes from, but no.
Who? No. Run that back. There's a lot of brands, a lot of like, just as people, just like this God complex is.
It's craziness. It's craziness. How do you just feel like you're above anything and anybody?
You can do whatever you want to. And
it's not supposed to be a consequence behind it. Like, I just, huh?
We don't get it.
Like, it's
real
just
confusing.
Real. I was about to say, like, it's just real confusing. Like, I need y'all to be, so for real, please be for real, please, like, straight face, be for real. Like, straight face, for real, be for real. So another one is FIT, which for those of you who don't know is the Fashion Institute of Technology. They hosted a fashion show. I want to say this was maybe 2020. They hosted a show which resulted in two investigations. No, it resulted in, my bad, y'all. It resulted in internal investigation and suspension of two administrators. And the reason that this happened was because one of the students had a show, and for the accessories for the show, the models were featured with oversized lips and monkey ears, which I think is...
I ain't picking up the drift.
I just don't be seeing what be going through the minds of people when they do stuff like this. Like,
I'm all about creativity, thinking outside the box. I don't know, like, I took it exactly how
it was. Like, ain't nobody gonna take that no other way. And then, so it was a Black model, Amy L. I won't say her whole name, but, well, I ain't know how to say her last name, if I'm gonna be honest. But anyways, Amy stated, I let the snap, and I quote, "I let the staff know that I did not want to wear the pieces as they were clearly racist and made me incredibly uncomfortable." Which, shout out to you, Amy. Stand on business, Miss Girl, because I love that for you. The designer was happy with letting her walk without the pieces, but the director pressed her to wear them, which I think is really weird that you would press somebody.
Yeah.
If she don't feel comfortable wearing it, then that's it. That's all. She don't feel comfortable wearing it.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to press the issue? Why do you want this Black woman to put on these accessories? Are you trying to make fun of her? Like, what's tea?
I feel like even if your intentions wasn't to come off offensive, explain, because you know how I'm taking it. Exactly. If I'm telling you I don't feel comfortable wearing something because of clearly you see what it represents. So even if you weren't being offensive, if it was to admire Black people as, because we do have full lips, we do, you know what I'm saying? Like it may have been something you admire and it sparked a creative idea. Explain that to her. Yeah. You know, like, I didn't mean to offend you. Like, that's not how I'm trying to come off or anything. But for you to just press it, like,
yeah, it's weird. But
very
even like Como de Garçon, CDG, for those who are not familiar with the full name, in 2020 they got backlash because their white models were wearing cornrow wigs, which I don't know if you went and looked. Those wigs look terrible.
I did.
That shit look terrible.
We can get a picture inserted there, because.
But their reasoning was being inspired by an Egyptian prince. I can respect that a little more.
Yeah,
like that you were trying to take inspiration. Like that one wasn't as bad to me because it's just like, okay,
like, as long as you got an explanation for what you do, unless I'm like, you know, we as a Black culture, we also, I believe, do spark creativity in other cultures. They admire us. Some people actually genuinely probably admire different cultures, and it sparks a creative idea. But always be careful and be very fluent in how you explain stuff, because in this world, maybe with that didn't happen in the past, you're going to get some backlash. You're going to have some people in your head. So make sure you prepared and you ready
for what comes behind that. Like, you got to be ready for what comes behind that, because you're going to get it for sure. But yeah, I'm just like, I mean, the wigs could have looked better, but at the same time, like, regardless to what anybody wants to believe, Black people don't own braids. So
yes, ma'am. If they y'all to get that out your head too.
So like, if they want to wear braids, by all means, let them. I mean, it might not go good with their texture of hair. That's why they put them on a wig.
That's why I say this. We inspired them. There's nothing wrong with that.
Like, that's it. That's all. You know, like,
I'm all for that. We need give us our props for some.
Okay.
Definitely give us our props for some.
Definitely got to give us our props, because Black people and people of color in general are just the blueprint for a lot of things.
Yeah.
So,
and we don't get credit for a lot of things. So definitely, I feel like these brands, if it's the idea that you have that is behind something that you have put out in your brand, and it was sparked by a Black, not, let me stop saying Black, but a colored person in general. Yeah, we want to feel good about that. Thank you. Give us our props.
Give the props for sure.
Yeah, props when due, because y'all get props when we give y'all props when due. And y'all,
exactly,
a lot of people get y'all props when due. Y'all always get recognized. So we as just people just need to do better with that. Just recognizing each other and giving each other our props. Cause
I agree. Give people their flowers. If you see somebody on they stuff and you see that they taking a different kind of route, they just doing what they do and they doing it good. Yeah. Just, it's like, why not get them their props? Like, it's kind of like,
for real,
free to support somebody.
Love to see that.
Shooting somebody a DM like, hey, I see you've been working.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of you. Like, you don't know how that could make somebody feel. That could make somebody whole day like, okay, because I'm not doing this for nothing, and somebody is recognizing it.
Yeah.
Like,
it's hard out here to make it. And when you consistently putting in work, you need to hear that. You need that support system, and everybody ain't got a good support system. Some of these people have to come up off their own strength. But it's good. Like, even if you don't know a person, me just following somebody, you follow people all the time. Ask yourself, what do you follow this person for? Like, definitely. That's more so what social media is about, to express ourselves through a different platform. And like, I don't know how to put it into words, but when I click on somebody's page, and definitely nowadays with being in this certain type of industry, when I follow certain people, something on their page grasps me. Like something, everybody has something unique and different about them. And I feel as though don't follow people, don't put people on, I don't want to see certain stuff on my timeline. Definitely needs to get more into that because I'm following a lot of y'all. Like certain stuff is just, it ain't, and certain stuff you can leave off social media. Let's get that together too. You can leave some of that stuff to yourself.
Yeah.
Personal.
I'm about to say y'all be putting the whole life on there. Like some stuff is like better left unsaid.
I'm gonna think we gonna no, I'm gonna say that idea off camera, but yeah, social media not real.
It's really not. Like it's really not. And just like just don't get caught up in what you see somebody else doing. Like if you somebody that's working towards something and you see a certain life for yourself, it's cool to get inspiration from people and it's cool to be motivated by people, but trying to go live the life that you see somebody living, you want that life verbatim, like that's wild. Like you don't know, my thing be, you don't even know what somebody had to go through to get to where they at and get what they got, but you want what they have. Like you don't know nobody backstory for real. You only know what somebody allows you to know about them. So just like be mindful of that because some of these motherfuckers
I don't know if y'all ever heard the quote. People say, thank God I don't look how, like, what is the quote?
I don't look like what I've been through.
Yes. Like, and we don't. That's a part of like healing and growing up. Like you not gonna, because we all got a story.
Definitely.
And we all had to go through different things. Like you don't know what it took that person to get there.
At all. At all. Some people get drugged through the mud.
Okay.
Just to get to where they at. Like, I'm grateful. I can always say I'm grateful that like I done been through some stuff just like anybody else, but it could always have been worse.
Yes.
Like it literally, sometimes you just got to think about it like that. Like I might be going through it right now, but it's somebody out there in the world that's going through it worse than you are.
And pay attention to your surroundings because if you look around, it's sometimes it's right there in your face and you looking right at that person and it be like, because I didn't had to like, wow, like it's people on the streets, it's people like, it's hard times right now. It's people just walking around, living on the streets, living in their car. If you got a bed to go get in, you got a home, you like
food to eat, water to drink.
Like, it may not be the best food, it may not be the best home. Give gratitude and give thanks that you got that at least.
Yeah.
Because if you do not be grateful for the things that you have, God ain't gonna bless you with the things that you want. Like
definitely not. And then you got to think of it like too, like all the stuff that you do have because you're not being grateful can get snatched right from you.
Ooh.
Like, oh, you're not grateful for none of this. Oh, I'm about to take it all then.
Yeah, bro, you right back down them stairs and make you start right back over.
And that's why some people
didn't had to.
I'm about to say that's why some people have to start over so much because you reach a point you just I don't know, like it'd be something, I don't know if it'd be entitlement or would it be, but it's just like, come on now, like hold on, because the stuff that you got is not even stuff that can be guaranteed to you. Like,
ain't none of this guaranteed.
Right.
Like none of it, not even life.
Okay.
Time ain't none of it guaranteed.
Nope.
Not take it for granted
at all. Just waking up every day is a blessing.
Okay.
Because we woke up today, but somebody else did not. People die every day, every single day.
On that.
Every single day, especially being where we from and seeing like somebody get killed from Detroit every single day, it seemed like. And I just think that is like
disturbing, very disturbing. Like, especially when when you lived here for so long and it's your own, you was raised or you born and raised here, and death is in, murder and all that stuff is in every city, every state. It's all around the world. No matter where you go, it's gonna be there.
Right.
But it's just like when you grew up somewhere and you see it go from one place to like, it wasn't that bad then, but now it's just like, it's crazy. This was crazy. Not like this when we was growing up.
No, it wasn't. I can
Like,
say it was not.
And like it's a mental thing. I get it because of the last few years of what the world have went through. I
COVID
understand
shook
it.
up everything.
And I get it. And it was a
people.
mental thing, having to stay in the house that long, us going through different things. But like, yo, it's crazy out here. You definitely protect your mental, isolate yourself. It's nothing wrong with being isolated. I think a lot of people just can't. And I thank God for my mindset. It's just like, it's okay to be isolated. It's okay to go through things, but I would never take somebody's life. I would never take something from somebody.
Yeah, no.
Like, I ain't that pressed.
At all.
I'm not that pressed at all.
At all. And me and my mom was like talking about this. Like, I don't even ever want to be in a position where I have to defend myself and take somebody's life because you trying to take mine.
Yeah.
Like, because I feel like that's way too much power, way too much control. I don't want to have that type of power.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's way too much because truthfully, honestly, even with like all the bad people in the world, I feel like we're all equal. Like at the end of the day, like we should all treat each other with a certain level of respect and human decency. Like we're all humans. Like why can't we just be kind to one another? But
for real,
it's like kind of free to be kind and
to have a. It's like I'm one of the people, you gotta look at stuff for what it is as well. It's just like I get it, I sympathize with people. Like it's hard not to sympathize with people, even the people that do completely wrong in life. Like it's people it's people that literally went through stuff more than you have went through. And I get it, like having a brain, it get real clouded. Like
it does.
It's like, especially when things just keep happening, it's like, but I can't do it. Like I've never ever been pressed to like just go out in the world and just decide one day I'm gonna just stand out in the middle of the street and just fire. Like life that messed up. Nah, no.
Yeah.
Get right with yourself, please.
Mm-hmm. And stop using what you've been through as an excuse to be a bad person. Ooh. Like we all done been through something. Like everybody done been through something. So that's really, I feel like that's just not a reason for you to be a dickhead. Like you.
And that's one thing I'm learning. I can't sympathize with y'all that no more. Yes, that heavy on that. We have all been through something. It's not an excuse no more.
It's not. Like
go through it, go through the process, but go through the process. Go through the trauma, feel all the emotions you need to feel, but after so long, pick yourself up and dust yourself off and go on about your life.
Yeah.
Like
you can't change the past. It doesn't happen
at all.
So
you focus too long on trying to change the past. You focus too long on that, you done missed so much. Mm-hmm. Like you would look up, when that happened, somebody was sitting there telling you a story, you didn't even realize it. Because I didn't have to sit down and realize it. Just like, damn, I missed that because I was such in a dark time and I was so isolated to myself. Days I ain't come out of the room. And when that happened, all right, I'm not coming to this event because I'm not telling the person I'm not in a good space, but no, I'm not coming out this time. Like,
and it's just like sometimes you just gotta take that time for yourself.
Yeah, it's okay
to get right. Yeah,
definitely take that time. Not telling you not to, but come up out of that at some point. Do not allow yourself to stay there. Please do not allow yourself to stay there because
it should have eat you alive. That should have eat you alive, and that's why so many people take the route of just offing themselves and committing suicide because it just sometimes it do become too heavy. Too heavy, and it's like I understand that because it's like I done been there where I ain't want to be here no more. But sometimes you gotta. I don't know. It just be like finding something to live for. Yeah. Like I know I ain't just here for no
nothing.
Reason.
I promise you, is not waking up every day for nothing. If some of y'all probably don't believe in the higher power as much as we do, but you is not waking up every day for nothing. Like,
and it could be bad right now, but just know that situation could always turn around. But I do get why some people just decide like it's too much for them. Because that mental, that stuff that going on in your brain, it just sometimes it could just consume you.
Yeah.
And especially if you're dealing with some serious mental health issues, like bipolar disorder or schizophrenia. Like I don't have that type of stuff, so
thank God.
but it's like people in my family have, and it's just like, so I understand. Like, hey,
I would just say, just to touch on this topic a little bit more, get help. Don't be afraid to talk to somebody. Like, don't be afraid to just reach out. Don't isolate yourself so much to the point where you just carrying all that weight on yourself. Like, definitely get help and find tools that will help you as well. Like, heavy on to find something that will help you.
Yeah.
Learn how to definitely acknowledge yourself more. I think a lot of us down on ourselves more than we actually give ourselves gratitude, because you're not gonna wake up every day and be in the best mood to like go out in the world, and like you may not have the energy to go to work every day. That is okay.
Yeah, it is.
That is
sometimes you
okay.
gotta take that
Like,
time to yourself.
It is okay to take a break and just
stop carrying the weight of the world.
Yeah.
Like, and that social media stuff too. I
Get
have
off
you
of that.
feeling like you behind because people looking like they live in a certain way. And you not behind. You right where you need to be. Yeah. And everybody's journey is different. So like, just like I said, still taking into account, you don't know their story and what it took for them to get to the point of where they at. They could have went through shit. We all go through hell and back.
Yeah. And that's what make it so, and that's like the best. Honestly, you gotta like think about it. That's the best feeling in the world of when you finally it run its course, and you finally, everything that you have dreamed about and prayed about is literally sitting in your face.
Yeah.
That, and you start thinking about the whole process of what it took to get here. That is the best feeling in the world.
It is.
I know it is. Like,
definitely.
So just be thankful for the situation you in, because it's not gonna last long. I promise.
At all.
It's gonna, and sometimes it feel like it's taking longer than it should. It's all a process. It's a higher power is trying to get you to see something, learn something, so that he can move you on to the next step. So you can go keep climbing that ladder. Sometimes you stuck at that one position because probably you ain't doing something right. Definitely. You not doing something right. You steady running into that same wall because you ain't changed something you ain't figured out. He wants you to figure out right there on that step.
Yeah.
Sit down and figure it out so that you can move to the next one.
Literally.
That's all life is about, honestly. Like, and it does take time to get there. It took time for me to get there, and I'm sure it took time for you to get there. Like, just to have this mindset.
I done went through some long nights.
And it's gonna be more longer nights, because once it's like, I hear rich people all the time, especially these rappers all the time, like they get all this money, and then once they complete that task, it's like you got to deal with all these other issues that you didn't deal with before.
Yeah.
Like, deal with it now. I'm so happy I'm dealing with the trauma side of myself now. That way, by the time I get to whatever God is taking me,
good.
Yeah, I ain't got to come back and deal with that. But everybody path is different. Sometimes God will get you to that point where now he making your dreams come alive, but you ain't dealt with the trauma side of things. And then some people don't have the resources to deal with trauma, for us like therapy and stuff like that. I really wish that was more introduced to the black community.
I do too.
But it wasn't. So, sometimes you got to take matters into your own hands. Yeah. Stop blaming your parents.
Definitely.
Stop blaming your parents.
Yeah.
I know we all do that, but at a certain point, it ain't their fault no more. No. And they did, and some of our parents give them their acknowledgement and their gratitude as well. They did the best they can, because we all battling mental things. We all, again, our paths are different. Sometimes it takes people 40 years to realize things. Sometimes it takes people 10 years, 20 years. It's
different it's literally different for everybody, but it comes and you understand it when you're supposed to, when you had a capacity to understand it, because it's like something that you might not have understood it 20 years ago, but now you finally in a place where you can see it from a different lens. Like sometimes that shit just take time, and you can't just definitely extend that grace to your parents.
Yeah,
definitely, because they are people.
Okay, they are human. Human. We are all human.
That we're still trying to navigate through their own life and raise you. And to an extent, it'd be like, okay, well, if they still making the same bad decisions, that's on you to choose whether you want to deal with it or not.
Yeah.
But you still have to try to find some way, shape, form to do that forgiveness.
For you, not for them.
I'm about to say, because forgiveness don't even necessarily have to be for anybody else but you. And you can forgive somebody without allowing them within your space. Like, I forgive you, but I don't have to deal with you.
Yeah.
Like, forgiveness does not automatically mean, oh, well, you could come back. Like, that's not what it means. You don't have to deal with your parents if your parents are shitty people. But just try to find it within you to extend that grace to them and forgive them for their actions.
Yeah.
For sure. It'll benefit you in the long run.
Definitely.
It's just like, it'd be like, when you do, it just like lift the weight off your heart. Like,
it's a huge one.
A huge one.
Because sometimes it takes for you to take that first step as well. Express to your parents how you feel and let it come out exactly how you want it to come out. Like my mama watched this. My biggest issue was my mama and not being able to say things the way I wanted to say because she was such a tough parent. Like, I respect you and I don't want this to come out this way, but I have so much animosity, so much anger built up inside of me.
Mm-hmm.
You release all that. Like, just release it. However it come out, it was meant to come out exactly how it came out. Let that person deal with that the way that they want to deal with it. As long as you got it off your chest, that's all that matters. Because I promise you, that feeling when you do it, it be like, oh my God, I was holding that in for so long. Like,
just be like
let the emotions just run rapid, for real. Just let them run. Like,
definitely. Then we done got to talk about something.
It's all in the same platform as Suicide Month, so definitely, like, I hope that brought awareness, that whole little topic.
Definitely. Somebody needed to hear that for sure, though. Somebody needs to hear that. I ain't gonna be fake.
Yeah.
Because, life get hard, man. Yeah. And reaching out for help, you can't be scared of that help. Because just, like, that can really, like, change your life.
Yeah.
Like, and then, like you said, too, I definitely wish that therapy was more within the Black community. I just don't understand why Black people be feeling like they don't need therapy. I feel like now that time is going on, more people are open to it. But you still have those few that's just like, oh, Black people don't need therapy. Black people don't get that. Like,
and them be the ones we all need somebody to talk to. Yeah. And sometimes your people, the people that you come from, is not the people to talk to. So
not at all, because they don't understand it. They don't understand it. So just having somebody that's a safe space for you, for you to express certain stuff and get certain stuff out.
Yeah. Find your person.
For real.
It don't have to be a relationship.
Right.
Find your person. A friend could be your person. A stranger, so happily, you just allow yourself. That's what I'm like. Just allow yourself to feel. Trust that intuition. If you truly feel like you can talk to this person and you can tell them something, don't use your past trauma of telling somebody you afraid to tell somebody something because people have used stuff against you in the past. Don't be afraid to tell somebody something. If your true intuition is telling you, I can talk to this person, I can open up to this person, do that.
Yeah.
Like,
definitely.
Don't let nobody use your story or what you done told them against. It ain't nothing nobody I told somebody can use against me. I tell it myself. I promise you.
I tell it myself, and then that just show you what type of person the person is, though. Like, that's how I take it. Oh, you on that? That's what you want? Oh, okay. I'm just go ahead and
let me hurt your feelings for real, because I tell them
I'm gonna go ahead and head out. I can't deal with it. Girl, please.
Yeah, but just to wrap up this whole conversation as far as stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
Yes, let's bring it back.
Yeah.
Bring it back. Oh, somebody else I wanted to bring up before we end off was Dolce and Gabbana. Now, very misogynist. They don't really like women, and I don't like that.
And a lot of women, commonly the women wear it.
Wear it, right? Like, this is who is supporting you. One thing about it, a woman is gonna spend some money,
okay,
because we like to look good. And you don't like women. You're a misogynist. And not only are they misogynist, I think I might have read something about like homophobia in there too, just a little bit. I mean, it's just like, huh?
Nah.
Side eye.
Okay. I mean, that's another brand y'all need to think about.
And all this stuff you can like literally
look up yourself.
Go Google.
We got the tools right at our fingers.
Don't take our word. Don't take our word for it. Go look.
Give us more knowledge on stuff. Yeah. That's why we as community, please hold us as people more accountable. Send us some stuff. If whoever our supporters, please, like if y'all watching this, like send us some stuff. We want to know more about this. We may wear certain brands that we don't know about or support certain brands that we don't know about. Send us some stuff. Yeah. Like, let's do this as a team. Like, bring more awareness to these brands. Put them on blast.
Literally put them on blast. And once y'all start putting them on blast, maybe some changes will actually happen, because they're going to keep on, these controversies are going to keep on happening. As long as we keep allowing it, it's going to keep on happening. Mm-hmm. So at some point, we got to like do better and really make them stand on what they saying. Like, bro, we're not going to support you if you keep on like this. Like, something has to change. And that's just what it is. Like, that's just what it is. So we done shifted gears from y'all playing with black people, now y'all playing with kids. And at some point, play about them kids. Where are we gonna draw the line? Like,
where are we gonna draw the line? As long as we allow it, they gonna keep on. They gonna do more.
They just gonna keep throwing little
jabs, and we gonna keep saying it, because we don't play about them kids.
Okay, like we need to not play about this black community how we don't play about them kids too, though. Like, so
don't let one situation, because now the kids, and now they saying something about the kids. Now it's like everybody up in the uproar. Like,
like fake outrage, man.
Like if you stand on, if you don't fuck with something, you don't fuck with something. Like, stand on it
and just stand on it. Like, and who cares?
Yeah,
like it's just designer, and it's so many black designers who have like dope pieces that you can invest in. Like, why not go support city? That?
Yeah, I know y'all know what I'm talking about.
I say, and then
I got my girl today. Hold on. Just to shout out to black brands as we doing this.
Okay.
Since we bringing more awareness.
This bag is cute.
Okay.
This bag is
cute. And this is luxury for sure.
Yeah.
Like, quality wise.
Mia Ray,
come on now. Yes. Shout out to you, baby, because you put in this work and you definitely going places. I love it. Like, I love the whole brand. Like,
I do too. Glamaholic on Behind the Label. I don't know. She is definitely one of the people that I have on my list of who I want to interview.
I need to hear this story. I just want to. That is somebody definitely we need. So we gonna manifest that. I need.
Yeah. Oh, that's girl. Y'all already got that together.
Yeah, but
Miss Mia Ray is gonna be on.
Yes, I love you. I love what you're doing. Like, girl, you keep doing your shit. I'm definitely the city proud of you.
We are, for sure. I love seeing people make it up out of here.
And as a black woman, girl.
This is a tough place. I feel like if you can make it in Detroit, you can make it anywhere. If you can get up out of here, you can make it anywhere.
For sure.
Because this is this is a place. it's almost.
We need
not
to change.
Real.
We need to change. So
definitely.
I want to be able to come back to my city and actually feel the love. Like, this is not, because this is home. This is home. Like, home, I definitely want to be able to have them times to come back to the city and I feel nothing but love. So we need to, as a community, as Detroiters, do better with that. Like,
I agree. It'd be so much hate going on in this city.
What?
It makes no sense.
It
gets exhausting, and it makes people not want to be here. The people that are native here, that's why natives
they move. That's why that's why you start here and we move away.
Literally, like,
and ain't nothing wrong with that, because a lot of people don't stay in their cities. Like, in other places, they don't stay there. They move other places. There's nothing wrong with that, but you definitely want to be able to come back home.
And
and I didn't. to touch on the topic a little bit, I didn't see like rappers go back home and get killed in their city. Like,
right. Because
and-
all that hate. All that hate.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I'm from here. Like, I done went through what you went through. What's going on? Like, it just, yeah. It shouldn't even be like that, though.
Yeah.
It should not be like that at all. So at some point, we got to start supporting each other. Just a little more. Like,
Please.
like,
Love. That's love. Like just the word love. Like, come on now. Like, it ain't hard. I promise you.
It's not.
Ain't nothing wrong with showing love because we are powerful as one, but do you know how much more powerful we can be as a union?
And other people realize that, I don't know, I really feel like really the Black community we one of the only communities that don't realize that.
Yeah.
Because even other races, like, they stick together. We are probably one of the most divided.
Yeah.
Like, even when it comes down to like Africans, like people that are native from Africa, and then Black people that are from America, African Americans. Where is the division? Like, why are we divided?
Yeah.
Like, come on now, at the end of the day, no, we weren't native to Africa. We weren't born and raised there. But do y'all not realize, like, our ancestors came from this place?
Speaking factuals right now. Yes.
Why are we going against each other? Like, we are different when we are one and the same. Like, it'd be beyond me.
I got some stuff to think about.
Yeah, definitely. I hope this conversation left y'all with some insight and something to think about for real. Like, just being more mindful. Cause yeah.
Whew.
I think that's good, man.
We'll wrap it up. All right.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Make sure y'all like, follow, and subscribe. And like I said, make sure y'all let us know what y'all want to see more from us. Like,
definitely.
Who do y'all want to see?
Who do y'all want to see?
Ooh, that one. Like, who y'all want to see? Because we got some people, but who y'all want to see? Send us some content ideas. It's like, let's work. If you feel like, reach out to us. We ain't uppity bougie. Reach out to us if you want to work with us. Like, let's do it. Behind the label.
Yeah. And this is Behind the Label, y'all.
All right, we out.
Peace.